Okay, I ate pretty well yesterday. Didn't go like over my calories or anything. It was like 20, like a little bit over because my medicine. But anyway, um, let's see if I'm under 300 again. Yes. Okay. Perfect. 299.5. All right. All right. I am done 4 pounds since our last body check. So I want to see if you can tell any visual difference with 4 pounds. Um, I've lost like 8.5, but I didn't do the body check on day one. So it was day 6 that I did it, and I think today's like day 20 or day 21, so it's like 2 weeks since the last one. So you can see like any arm for that. But yeah, I don't think there's. I can't see a difference. Y'all tell me if you see a difference. But I'll stand like I wanted y'all to be able to see, but I had the door open for the last one. So yeah, y'all tell me if you can see a difference or not. I think some people say it can take like 20 pounds before you see a difference in yourself. But here's my arms hanging to the side. That might be a difference. Each time they like more and more away from touching. It's just my side boob where it's touching, and that's just I'm fluffy. So anyway, all right. I am going to get my bailing suit on for the gym, and it's icy outside, so I probably just need to throw on something, just a nightgown or something to go warm up my car. I'm not going to be there early. I'm going to be there on time. I slept in a little. Anyway. In my car, got 12 minutes till class starts. It only takes me like 10 minutes to get there, so I'll be right on time. I'm already in my bailing suit, so I just walk in with a towel around me. Anyway, I'm going to have water, of course, and then for breakfast, because I have hypothyroid, so I have to wait like an hour before I can eat after I take my pill. And I didn't get up early enough to like do that and then cook something and eat it too. So I am going to have some of these little Danishes that I bought last night. One of them is 120 calories, so I'll either have 2 or 3 depending on how much like the 2 satisfy me, and that would be 360 calories. That's not horrible. It's already 9:48. So, and I plan on trying to do the wet mile after, so I'm going to be at the gym for 2 hours. So I do need a little bit to hold me over. When I get hungry, I get super nauseous. So I don't want that to happen. And I don't have a ton of plans today. So I'll be able to like cook the rest of my meals. But anyway, my plan, because I did come home with all the leftover sweet treats, I'll just eat the 2 or 3 strawberries, and then I'm going to leave the rest of them, which is the cheese ones, which I don't really care about the cheese ones anyway. But even if it were strawberry, I would do the same thing just because I don't need the daily temptation in my house. I'm going to leave the rest of them by the coffee pot at the gym, and then whoever wants one can have one. So, but anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go now. Yeah, y'all probably won't see much of it. I don't film other people because they're not consenting to be on video, so I'm not like filming the water aerobics class. I might film some of the doing the laps, but we'll see. There are other people in the pool, and the logos were a pain in the butt to cover to not identify the gym last time, so I'm just going to hold the phone like this. But anyway, I've got the counter out. The class is not at 10, it's at 10:30. So I've got like 15 more minutes before the class starts. So I'm going to do as many laps as I can before, and then I'll return to doing the rest of the wet mile after the class, unless I'm extremely sore, because my thighs are already sore from yesterday's squats with weights. So I don't want to overdo it, because I'm going to wind up doing it again tomorrow. and he saw me bringing the cheese danishes, and he was like, "You're gonna pay for that tomorrow." I'm like, "Don't make it harder on me. Don't make it harder." But anyway, I'm listening to an audiobook. Forgot what it was called. I just started it yesterday, but it was one that I got from Book of the Month last month. So I'm going to listen to that, and then I'm going to do the class. So you're not going to see me doing stuff just because there are other people in the pool, and I don't know how to do where you track the motion type editing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started now. I just finished 8 laps. Doo-doo. So I'm going to do the swim class now, and then I'll finish out the rest. I just finished the wet mile, and my friend came, so I might have actually done some extra laps and not put them on here. But I'm going to go to the other end of the pool again, because she showed me a bar where you can train yourself to do some pull-ups, and she said she would film me trying to do them, so I've only done them once with her, so we'll do it again. But that's exciting. I can pull myself up out of the water, so I'll let you see that in just a minute. Get your chin over. No way could I do this on land. And I'm just going to do like 5 of each just to show the difference. And then she said do this one. And you said this one works this muscle, and then this one works this?
No.
Or a different part?
You've got it backwards.
Oh, this
overhand.
One works this.
Yes. Works your forearm.
And then this one does that. Did I just do this one? I can't remember what I did.
You want to start over?
No, it's fine. I think I just, I don't know.
There you go. Good job.
And then the hard one, as if those weren't hard enough, is this one. And this is the biceps. Okay.
This is your inside and outside.
And we did 12 of each earlier, so. And that's it. 3 hours later. I am sufficiently pruned. And I need to go pee because I've been in the water for 3 hours. I need to pee and I need to shower. So that's what I'm going to do. And I brought my pajamas to change into so I can be comfy for the rest of the day.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, I do.
Anyway, I just popped on the radio and that was on, and I was like, talk about nostalgia. Like an older song. Anyway, my friend got me a swim cap. Ain't that awesome? And she got one that has like a bun, like it's made in a way where like your bun goes. So I was literally in the swim class talking about wanting one. Today I was talking about it. Here it is. She got me blue too, which is one of my favorite colors. Yeah. So there's the little bun spot. So yeah, I'll definitely be using that on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, because the thing is, the more often you wash your hair, the faster it gets oily. Because like your hair needs oil, so your body's like, give it oil, which is why, unless I'm having like, if I go to the gym, I'm showering, and I do my hair because I get sweaty everywhere, and with the pool, I wash it too, just because chlorine and everything like that. But other than that, every other day, and your hair will not get greasy all the time. I don't use conditioner because my hair is already like silky smooth, so I put conditioner in there and it'll make it look dirty. But anyway, so that's awesome, because then I won't be over washing my hair, because if you wash your hair every day, you're like stripping your hair of oils that it needs. So it's not actually good to wash your hair every single day. So anyway, that will be great because I can keep some dry hair. But I am going to go home because I was in the pool for 3 hours, and it is already 1:13 now that I am in my car. So I'm going to go home, and I don't know, I might have a coffee today. I might have a coffee. I'm feeling pretty good. I need to eat some lunch. A lazy lunch. I am probably going to have an apple or something to go with it, but I just want to eat the chicken first. So this is what I'm eating right now, and then I'm just going to keep drinking the water that I had from the gym. There was a couple tiny pieces of the like grilled turkey breast, and then the chicken fingers are cauliflower chicken fingers, so they are gluten-free. Wanting a salty treat after lunch, I've been editing a video. So over here you see peanuts, okay? Just those couple little peanuts. They're already in half, so it's even less than like a whole peanut if you think of it that way. Anyway, just that little amount, and I reused the paper plate from lunch because it's only been a little bit, like a couple minutes, it's fine. Anyway, so this little bitty peanuts, that is 55 calories of peanuts. 55. Y'all, I used to fill my plate with the peanut shells and crack them and eat them. So yeah, I was not eating a lot in quantity, but my goodness, that's where the calories came from. And I thought I was making a healthy choice because it wasn't potato chips. No. No. Better for you, yes, but not going to help you with your calories. Anyway, these are edamame beans, which I have never had, but I saw them when I was doing the Christmas shopping and stuff at TJ Maxx. So I was like, okay. Also, the protein for the peanuts was like, I don't know, 1 or 2 grams. It was very low. I can't remember. But anyway, these little edamame beans, so this is twice the calories because it's also like 6 times the amount volume-wise. And they come in these little prepackaged packs, so that's pretty cool. And they got lots of different flavors. But 11 grams of protein. 11. 11 grams of protein. Oh my goodness. And they're certified non-GMO, so that's good. Certified vegan. But yeah, this little pack, and these are the sriracha, and they're also gluten-free and low carb. So I've never had edamame beans. We're going to try them. I do like the sriracha potato chips that Lay's had a couple of years ago when they were testing new flavors. So I hope I like this. I thought this would be a good flavor to start with. I don't normally actually eat in front of y'all, but I am going to taste test one of these edamame beans and tell you what I think. You get a lot out of one. I'm still chewing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those taste good. Those taste good. I would totally do that. So this is a really good car snack for me then, because it is low calorie. There's quite a few of them. If you just, like, if you get nauseous, I get nauseous in the car a lot. So eating, like, tricks my brain to not pay attention. I don't know. And then it works. So I like to have emergency supply. And it keeps me from giving myself the excuse of, oh, I'm starving, or oh, I'm nauseous. I'm going to go to the drive-thru because I'll have a healthier snack instead. So I'm going to eat this little snack. It's like 160 calories for this plate. And I'm editing videos. The video that I was editing is almost done, which means I'm about caught up, because that one that I was doing was day 21. And I think today is day 23 of being locked in. Yes, because I put it on the calendar. So yeah, today is day 23 of being locked in, so I have one more vlog to edit after this one, and then today's, which I can go ahead and start editing already if I'd like. I am curious to watch the video that was recorded of me doing the pull-ups and stuff. I want to see if I can spot any muscles I can't see myself, like when I'm doing stuff, because I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, these edamame beans are good. They are a little like dry texture when you bite into them, so it is different. But the flavor is good. So I'd say give it a try. Because yeah, you can have a lot more of those than you can peanuts. And there's different flavors, so you can have a little more variety than just a salty peanut. Training Bear with his boots. He is not liking the boots make him walk funny. He's luring him with treats. Good boy. He's getting better. We're training him with little outdoor shoesies. We did a little training inside. His back foot came off. Just made a less than 50 calorie coffee drink to where if you are the ones where your coffee is looking like it's white, if you're having your coffee looking some light colored stuff going on, yeah, you will like this. I have a sweet tooth and I am a super taster, so I don't like bitter taste, so I don't actually like the standard taste of coffee. Like I can do frappuccinos, then I can do ones that are brewed really well, but I'm pretty selective with that. But anyway, so I have a light roast hazelnut blend. I logged it, even though I believe this one is 0 calories. The one that it pops up as is like a medium blend, so it's not even the same product. And I did 8 ounces, is like 9 calories. I just logged it anyway. I don't care about that, even though it's not any calories. I just don't feel like putting it in. But anyway, and then I got some of these. This is the Mateo's barista style coffee syrups. They are sugar-free. Oh, it just says sugar-free all the way around the label. This is the thin salted caramel, and so it's 0 sugar and 0 calories. I know there is that thing where they can do like an allowance and put 0 calories, but then if you go over the serving size, you might be going over the calories. So I did the serving size, which was 30 milliliters, which is the same as 1 float ounce. So it was actually quite a bit, and when I tasted it, honestly, I think I could have done like half of this. So I could wind up having 0 calorie coffee if I don't use my Silk almond creamer, which I did use this time, so I only used 1 serving of this as well, which is not sweet enough on its own. But this one's dairy-free, gluten-free, and then it does some good stuff for your cholesterol and whatever. But anyway, this one is 25 calories for 1 tablespoon, so I just did the 1 tablespoon. And like I said, it's almond creamer, so if you've got dairy issues, then this is a good alternative. I do love the Silk milks, the Silk almond milks. But anyway, I don't drink enough coffee to go through one of these before they expire. So this one's actually very expired. It says September 15th. I don't smell anything weird, and it's just creamer, and it's been in the fridge the whole time. So we'll see. The other thing with the Mateos, if you do get some of these, it does say refrigerate after use, which I would not have expected. And I don't have a lot of refrigerator space, so we're going to have to figure that out. I'm not going to be able to try all my flavors right away. But yeah, I tasted this sucker, and honestly, I probably could have used half of this, and I would have still been satisfied with the amount of sugary taste that it has. But yeah, and then if I look on the Silk one, which was the only other thing that I had, it has 4 grams of sugar total. So that's not horrible for a coffee that this girl will actually drink and enjoy. Heck yes. And it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I have ADHD, but I have the ADD type without the H. Coffee has an opposite effect on a lot of people with ADHD, and instead of making you like wired and staying awake, it actually has a very calming effect on me. Same way with alcohol. If I have any alcohol, it puts me to sleep, not makes me a party girl. So anyway, it also, coffee, when I got diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 9, the psychiatrist told my mom that she could try giving me, like, not a super sugary kind, but like a cup of coffee a day, and it would help with my focus. Because I wound up not being able to continue the medication because it was just too much for my little body to handle. It gave me hiccups for like a month, and I kind of was like the zombie version. So my dose was either way too high for my little body, or it's just I was too young for that. But anyway, I do take it now, but I haven't taken it in a couple weeks. I need to get back on that with my low dose. I just have a hard time remembering to actually take it, which is the problem. But anyway, so like I said, it's a little after 4. I didn't want to drink it any later than this, just in case it would keep me up a little bit, because there is some caffeine in it. But all I've had today is water, and I hadn't taken my, what I call my poop scoop today, and so I needed a way that I could quickly take my poop scoop, and the only thing I could drink really quickly is coffee, because it's hot, like coffee or hot cocoa. Colder drinks I tend to savor. It takes me a lot longer to drink it. Even water takes me a while. Like this is what's left of my like first bottle of the day or something, so at least this coffee is mostly water, so that'll give me a little more fluid ounces. But yeah, I've been in here editing videos, and I am caught up now. All I have left is today's video, which obviously I'm recording this, so I'm not done with that. I'm watching it's like earlier, last week or whatever. I'm catching up on a vlog that I was watching. My last video that I just finished editing finally processed, and so I'm going to go ahead and upload that. So y'all are going to get like 3 or 4 drops today, and I did that yesterday too. So we've got a lot of videos coming out really quickly. But yeah, I'm going to upload that. Also, the edamame beans. Let me show you an update on that. So I ate some, but I did not finish them. This is how many I've got left. That is quite a few. And y'all, I checked the time when I logged it. That was over 2 hours ago. Granted, I had it like within an hour of finishing my lunch, which was not a huge lunch with the chicken. It was like 300 calories, something like that. But yeah, I got satiated very quickly on the edamame beans. So if you need something because you're like feeling hungry, but you know it's not time for a meal, I was just going to get some edamame because I didn't even finish a full serving, and it made me get full. So, so it was perfect. And now I'm just like, it's 4:44. It's not really time for dinner. I had lots of calories left in the day, so I was like, why don't we go get a coffee? And so that's what I did. I made me a coffee. So yeah, I'm going to edit, watch some more YouTube, and then figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. It's probably going to be something with the hamburger meat, because it's been sitting in my fridge for like 4 days since I bought it. So I don't want it to go bad. Today might be the last day, because I bought it fresh, but I don't know how long it stays fresh in your fridge. Normally I just freeze stuff. But anyway, so I'm probably going to cook something with that. I got stuff to make tacos. I got stuff to make enchiladas. So it might be one of those 2 things, which will be higher in calories, which is another reason why I'm not wanting to have like another meal. And I'll just do the coffee to hold me over, and then I'll have that. The edamame beans, I'm not going to eat those right now because I just don't. I'm still satiated. I just wanted like a warm drink, and I needed to do the poop scoop, so I did the coffee. But and I just wanted to try it too. But I'm over here, my shoe's squeaking up against my desk, the metal bars. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I really don't. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the edamame beans. So I'm just going to keep them sitting over there. It's just beans. It's not like I have to put them in the fridge or anything. And then I will probably have that right before I go to bed. So like 9 o'clock, when I tend to get hungry again, I'll just have that. I'll just have that, and then that will be the end of my day. Yeah. All right, and it's dinner time. I did not drink all the coffee. I poured out the little bit that got cold before I got to it, because I had just had enough, so I didn't need it. But anyway, I cooked some asparagus. It did stay in the air fryer longer than I planned. Like the heating element turned off after the timer did. But asparagus is kind of one of the things where, like, you set what time you think it'll need, and then you check it, and I did not check it. So if it's looking a little shriveled and weird, that's why. The little burnt pieces that are over here are pieces of garlic. So all I do on it is salt, pepper, garlic, and lemon juice, and then I do, like, a quick spray of the canola oil from, like, a can, and then I just use my hands to mix it all up. So I used 2 cloves of garlic on that, and then the last of the lemon juice that I had. And then I have a gluten-free tortilla shell. So I was really excited about that. Even though I don't have to be gluten-free anymore, I was still excited about it. And then, which when I got it, I didn't know that. I thought I was going to have to be gluten-free. But anyway, then I have the lean hamburger meat from Nature's Promise. It's like 90% lean. Y'all, the meat that we had been getting, when I would drain it, it was so bad that sometimes it would miss the can, and I spilt it all over the floor and the counter and all that. It was horrible. And this time my husband was like, "You're not going to do that this time. There's barely going to be any grease." It was like watching rain slowly drop. Like the way that you set your faucet, so that the faucet, the way that you set your like sinks and stuff on so that the pipes don't freeze overnight, like that was the amount of grease that was cut. It was like drop, drop, drop. And he was like, "Yeah, like $3 more a pound." And I was like, "I don't care. It's better for you." And then I just have regular, like mild cheddar shredded cheese. One tip that I will give for anyone that's counting calories but also trying to lose fat and rethink the way that you view food and how much you need is literally just look at the serving size that the package gives you and start with that when building your recipes. And then if it's not to taste and you need to add more of something, then you can add more. But you will be surprised how many times the serving size is actually perfect. For instance, for the shredded cheese, I just started with like the 27 or 28 grams that it told me, and it filled the whole length of the taco all the way down with like a decent amount of cheese. So I was so happy with that. This whole meal is 400 calories, okay? So I got a very large taco. Here's my hand. Okay, so this is like a 6-inch taco, and it's just meat and cheese only. So there's quite a bit of meat in there. And then I've got some asparagus, and then I'm rounding it off with some of the Milo's 0-calorie sweet tea. But yeah, that's going to be my dinner. I'm going to go ahead and start eating because I do not like cold asparagus. It's already kind of cold. I might need to warm that up. Yeah, I'm going to go warm it up, and then I'm going to eat. So I was 700 calories under for the day, and that's so I was like a little over, 1,300 or 1,400? Something like that, I don't know. But anyway, I had like 700 calories left for the day, and my husband did bring me a little individual small pecan pie. I do say pecan, not pecan. Pecan sounds so weird. Tell me in the comments, do you say pecan or pecan? But anyway, I like pecan pie. So this is 390 calories. So I'm still going to be under by like 300 calories. But actually, I can have me a cup of eggnog. I ate plenty today. Y'all know I had like Danishes and stuff earlier. It's just that my lunch wasn't that big, and then I made healthy snack options, and then my dinner was healthy. So yeah, that's all. That's all. It wasn't intentional. It's 8:35 p.m. I'm actually really satisfied right now, and I feel like I could just go to bed. But because I have 700 calories, I might as well go ahead and use it today. I've been wanting eggnog for a couple days. Y'all been hearing me talk about it. And this has been sitting here since he brought it home, I guess Friday. I don't know, a couple days ago. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have me a little bit of eggnog. Still going to be under my calories for the day. And then that way I'm not going to have this and have eggnog on a day where it's going to make me go over my calories. So I'd rather just have it today instead. So that's what I'm going to do. I like to warm mine up. So I'm going to transfer this to a plate, warm it up. I might put a little spray of my pumpkin flavored whipped cream, because I do like this with whipped cream. So, or Cool Whip, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I might put a little spray on there. I'll measure it all. And then the eggnog, how much I get will depend on how many calories are left after I make the pie and log it all. So that is what I'm gonna do to end off the night. 7 ounces of that eggnog, which is a couple hundred calories, so like, yeah. One of my lovely subscribers did tell me that there is an eggnog that is only 70 calories for a cup, whereas this one is like 170 for half a cup. So yeah, once I finish off this eggnog, if I'm still in the eggnog feels, I will probably go get that. She also recommended some fiber gummies that give you your entire fiber needs for the day. So yeah, I'll definitely be looking at that as well. Here is my pie. It looks a little gross right now because I microwaved it and then I put my Cool Whip on it, and because the pie is hot, it just melted all the Cool Whip down. So, but yeah, I think I got like 7 grams of Cool Whip and it just melted straight on into it. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have this sweet little treat, and sugar does kind of make me crash, which is good because that means I'll actually go to sleep sooner. So gonna do that, and then probably be making my way toward the bed. It is 10:46. Oh! I didn't realize I'd gotten so late. I was doing a puzzle, like just a 300-piece puzzle on the computer. Time got away from me. And tomorrow I got to be in the gym bright and early because my like actual workout starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then my friend wants me to help her out with getting some boxes from her like little storage unit at her house. I forgot what they're called, but I don't know. She wants me to help her bring in her Christmas decorating stuff. So I plan on doing that after the gym. And then I have a singing lesson at 4. So, and I want to practice my piano a little bit more so that I can play the song, so that I can practice the singing with the notes that we're actually going to be using, because I'm going to be playing and singing at the same time. And I've gotten a lot better at playing that song, so we'll be able to work on that, and breath control while sitting instead of standing, because we haven't done any of our lessons where you're sitting. So I guess you have to like adjust things to have like all the breath support you need. But anyway, that is my plan for tomorrow. But I'm tired. I was like exactly at my calories today. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to upload these clips onto my computer real quick, and then I will drop them into the edit that I already started doing for today. And it may be that I don't have that long of a clip, so I might just go ahead, if it looks like it'll take me like 15 minutes or less, I might go ahead and edit this video and get it to render. I might not stay up for the actual rendering of the video, but I'll get it to go ahead and render, and then I can upload it tomorrow. So that is the plan. But yeah, I'm getting off of here now so I can go to sleep soon, so that I can get sleep. As long as I go to sleep in the next hour, I can still get a good 7 hours of sleep. So that's what I need to do.